Hi everybody, this is Beachcricket, and today I am going to take you on the land that I am camped on and let you see some things that I've discovered. Now, a lot of you know that I camp on a lot of BLM land, and the reason why I do, not only for the beauty of all this wonderful land that the Bureau of Land Management offers us to camp on for free for 14 days. The beauty is just astounding. It's amazing. But the savings is the big thing. If you can go somewhere and 2 times a month can find a lovely campsite and you can stay on it for 14 days, you are saving a lot of camping expenses and gas, all that kind of stuff. That's how I stretch a lot of my money, because I live on Social Security and it's not much after I don't have that many bills because I paid everything off before I started out on this journey. But still, to live on Social Security takes a little finesse, and that is one of the ways that I do it. I camp on BLM land, explore, travel when I can, and I save a lot of money on that. But what I'm going to show you is a reality of what we see a lot of times out here. So let me take you on that journey. Okay, now as you can tell, it looks kind of sparse out here. We had a storm last night, and so I had to take down all of my canopy and secure a lot of things on Shuttle Bay. You just have to do that from time to time. You have to buckle down and, see what the weather is going to provide for you. And it was a good thing that we did, because it did have some strong wind and a little bit of rain, not too bad. But most of the stuff was put up from there. But we'll be leaving in probably about 3 or 4 days to our next campsite, so it's okay with me. Anyway, this land is so beautiful. Just amazing. And I'm going to show you some of the things that I've discovered lately. See, we even had to cover our wood. Didn't want it to get rained on. Anyway, we're about to go and explore this beautiful area, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get going. The beauty of the desert with all its beautiful plants is just so captivating to me. When you can see this kind of landscape with the mountains in the background and all this beautiful shrubbery, it's just wonderful. It's like when you were a kid and you went outside and you explored all the different wonderment that you found. It's the same thing. It's awesome. And I encourage y'all to get out here and do it. Now, this is very typical of when you get on BLM land. A lot of the roads are, they're just smoothed out, graded, so that you can go and explore all of the different wonderment of the lands that they provide for you to be able to go camping. So it's usually a lot of times like this. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes there's actual pavement. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you because many of you don't know. Now in this area here, this is in Ehrenberg, Arizona. And oh my goodness, there's all kinds of quartz, just big chunks of it everywhere. You can tell that the rocks here, there's just all kinds of different rocks, but you can find so much quartz in this area. The beauty of the surrounding mountains in this area are just so fascinating to me. Just gorgeous. I could look at them all day long. You just get mesmerized by them. And at the different times of the day, the way the lighting is and the way the shadows fall and cast upon them, it makes them unique at different vantages during the day and night, so it's a lot of fun. But what I want to show you is what is very disturbing that I found today. Yes, this close to this gorgeous view, everything that you see around, all the beauty, and I come across this. All right, this is very disturbing. Now, when you come across something like this, so many things go into your mind. You are just mesmerized by the lack of any kind of goodness, saneness in doing something like this. Obviously, it was an RV, and it was completely just destroyed out here. And then as it laid here in its disrepair of carnage, people began using it as target plate, a target spot, and just shooting at it all over the place. It's just crazy. I am just heartbroken, just heartbroken to see such no concern for the environment and to just completely trash something for whatever reason and leave it here for somebody else to clean up. Now, this is just really hard to just grasp. It really is. And that's not all. There's more. I mean, right there, the beauty. The beautiful mountains. This gorgeous view for us to come out here and camp at. And somebody does this nonsense. That looked like a really nice pillow top mattress at one time. Yep. It's garbage now for somebody else to take care of. Now, when we see things like this, a lot of times we do try to clean up whenever we see different things trashed. Now, this is a little bit out of our norm of having to try to clean up. But anyway, we have friends in the nomadic community that care. I don't know if you guys know Seth. Seth has just put out on his site that he wants people to notify him of any cleanups that need to be done here in Ehrenberg. So today we came out here and took pictures of all this, and there's more I will show you. And we're going to notify him the GPS coordinates and the pictures so that he can see for himself. But what he does is he gets a group together and they clean up messes like this. I tell you what, people like him and other people, we're all working together, pulling to make this whole dream of this lifestyle become a reality of goodness and hope for all. It takes us to be a community and pull together. And that's exactly what he's doing. But let me show you more. Now look at this desert. Isn't this gorgeous? See the saguaro? It's a beautiful, tall, magnificent cactus. And all the shrubbery, the mountains, everything around here. The beauty of being able to camp here for free and enjoy this whole experience is just priceless. It's gorgeous. So how could you, in your right mind, do what I'm going to show you next? You're not going to believe it. It's really hard to really come to grasp with it, because I love this land. But yes, there you go. A whole bunch of tires just thrown here, just trashed in this beautiful setting. Can you believe this? So in between all the trash, I've got to see a few things of treasure around that you might enjoy. And this is some more quartz, along with all the rocks around here. It's just beautiful stuff. And it's fun. Really enjoyable to see all the rocks and the bountiful of quartz in this area in Ehrenberg. And then you see this. I just can't believe it. You're going to drop off your trash because you're too lazy to take it to the spot that you need to, and disrupt this beautiful, beautiful desert with your garbage. Wow. And not far from the tires, you get all this. Really, people? This looks like a bunch of clothes and cans, just shoes left here. And somebody left a rug with their junk around it. Just left it. Then there's this beautiful, beautiful foliage right here in the desert, just shining through along with all the rest. But that's still not all that I want to show you. Now, if that wasn't heartbreaking enough to see all that out here when you're going out here just for a wonderful stroll or hike through this beautiful, gorgeous BLM land, desert here in Arizona, there's more over here. Really, it's just heartbreaking. So what I'm trying to do here today, because I ran into all this, is to kind of enlighten you on the fact that if you see people throwing trash, you know, I mean, you don't want to make any kind of angry friends because of it, but, you know, go over there and start picking things up. They'll get the hint, you know, like, hey, man, what's up? And so, I mean, there's just so many ways you could do. When you're out here in this kind of situation on public land, the credo here is to pack it in, pack it out. And what that means is what you bring in, you bring out. And the best thing to do if you're really a great camper and you want to live this lifestyle is if you see messes, pack more out, clean it up, take it with you, make it better than it was. Because this place is gorgeous. And a few people come along, maybe their rig broke down, maybe they couldn't move it, whatever. But what happens is other people start trashing it. They go in there and they start scalping whatever they can get off of them, and then they start tearing them apart. Then they start shooting them, making it a gun range. You know, just so many different scenarios. And then it becomes what you saw back there. But there's more. Be prepared. Here it comes. Yes, I know you're probably thinking, what the heck? Yep, another RV trashed, and here it is. And this one got picked over pretty good. There's a pipe over there. But that's not all. Hold on to your hats. we have this beautiful foliage of this beautiful shrub with the flowering yellow flowers all over it. And it's just gorgeous. It's a big bush. And then you just peek around it and you see this. Now, I tell you what, this is like walking in a dump. You know, like a place where you dump trash and garbage. This is not a dump site, people. This is Bureau of Land Management land. It's a gift. You can camp here. You can have fun. You can explore. You can have great times with friends. You can have wonderful campfires. You don't need to bring your trash in here and dump it everywhere. Yeah, there's more over there. Can you believe it? More. Everywhere. It's horrifying. I couldn't believe it today. You know, we saw one spot, that first spot that I showed you, and we had, our group had seen Seth's little announcement about looking for places to clean up on his site. So we had seen this spot over here, so we went over here to check it out. But Lord have mercy, we did not realize what all we were going to find by taking a stroll over this way. It is terrible. It just breaks my heart. This was a pace arrow. You can see by the name on there. And this is the remnants of it. It's scattered all over the place. It's just amazing. Now, if you think that was pretty horrible, well, it is pretty horrible. It was pretty heartbreaking for me today to go through here and walk around. And I know I saw that first spot, and then when I saw Seth's little request on Facebook, I went over there with some friends to investigate, and then we saw all this other stuff further over, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But hey, there's more. Yeah, really, there is. Let me show you. Look at this big old piece of quartz. Nestled in with some more trash. Yeah, and more. Yep, what you're seeing is really here. Just all kinds of trash everywhere. Another mattress. And this looks like a memorial here, so let's see what this is about. Looked like it was an American flag on there. So, not really knowing, but usually something like this is usually an animal has died in the desert, and they usually bury it. Not sure if that's what happened here, but I've seen that many times. Alright, so it says POW, M-I-M, P-O-W-M-I-A. So maybe it was just a beautiful tribute to the POWs. That makes me feel a little bit better. Some more magic of beautiful, beautiful live cacti. But look, it's got some crap on it because people threw their junk out of here and it's made its way on this cactus. Oh, I just love this desert. It's so beautiful. All right, let me show you more. Okay, so I guess we have some form of burning barrel here. And that's what they've been doing. It's got everything in there. This is not a garbage dump. This is not where you burn your trash. And then it's overflowed to this little area here. So we have all this that needs to be cleaned up. Can you believe this? It's just, I just can't believe it. I can't believe that people would treat our land like this with such disregard. Yep, here we go. More stuff just deposited everywhere. It is a huge mess. There's a clock, broken glass, cans, you name it. Everything is out here. Shoes, every kind of household item you can imagine. Tops to a Rubbermaid trash can right there. Clothes. Just such disregard. Look at all this junk. I mean, there's even a TV. Look, there's a little vent cover right here and a vent for a fantastic fan. Well, yeah, it's just the vent. But you know, look. There's a TV right here. Yeah, that was a TV. Bed, blankets, caps, everything that goes on an RV is right here. All trashed everywhere. Wow. An office chair. And then we have all of this over here. Even more stuff just spread out everywhere. Pieces and parts of RVs just trashed here. Just making this whole site a big garbage dump. And it's just terrible. This is such a beautiful, beautiful place. And then you go walking and take a hike and you run into this stuff. I don't get it, people. Why would you do that? Not only is it trash being thrown everywhere, but it's also, it could be harmful. Like, this is broken glass. You know, you wouldn't want your child who is hiking with you accidentally step on that, or your pets. And it's just such a horrible thing to be laying here on the desert ground, along with cans. Oh my goodness. No, you don't belong here. All the natural beauty of all these rocks, beautiful stuff everywhere, and enjoying nature is how I want to experience nature without any crap out here. So I'm going to put a link down below so that you can contact Seth and see if you want to be on the cleanup team, because I know he'd appreciate it, and we need to work together to make this right. So anyway, that was the deal today, seeing all that garbage everywhere in this beautiful desert. And you know, it's so disheartening. It really is. And I know that a lot of you feel the same way. So what I'm going to do, wanted you to be aware of it, and I'll put the link down in so that you can help Seth in any way possible that you can, because he wants to do this, and I think it's very admirable and wonderful. We will put the link down so you can contact him, and maybe we together, you know, as a society, can make this more aware and get this taken care of. All right, Beachcricket out. See you guys in the next video. Wake up and live. And I mean wake up and live. Don't do that kind of stuff. I know you guys don't. Let's see if we can get everybody else to behave. Bye. Okay, and then to make a happy thing, I'm letting you see little Rai Rai. Whee! Little
right. Yay, happy dog, happy dog, happy dog. There she is, and rocks. Whoops, can we see you? Oh, there we get lickies. We get lickies on the camera. All right, we had to end it on a happy smile thing. Yes, we did. What you doing? Whoa, we're getting light. Okay, girls. Say bye. Bye. Okay, you're not saying bye. Ruff, ruff.
Okay, there they are. Together, my girls, Roxy and Riley. These two keep me laughing, that's for sure. All right, wake up and live. Have your adventures. Beachcricket out.